Hello, Collective. Welcome to Oak Moon Tarot, where the oak symbolizes spiritual growth and knowledge, and that moon influences our current emotional or psychic energies. Oh, we got the sword falling out here. What does it say? No dachi? I don't know what that means, but the sword coming out tells us we're going to deal with an Ace of Swords frequency. Interesting choice of words. Okay. Yeah, deal, as in like we're going to deal out some cards. Okay, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. We're going to get out a dragon. Interesting. It's like calling for a higher level of preparation. I think we only need 1. We'll bring out 1 angel message. We got 3 magic cards here. That one. And we'll get out. I feel like we need 1 more card here. Hold up. Let me get the owls first. I was like, I wanted to be prepared. They're just really making sure I use the space that's available here. Okay, so that's going to clarify that. And we're going to get out 2 more. Mwah. Why? Okay, I'm just reading the energies here with the cards. All right. You ready? I got five of swords on the bottom there. It's like, what are we doing here? He's like confused. He's like, what just happened? Did I actually win? Did I actually learn something here? Yeah, you found the Ace of freaking Swords. Okay. Okay, I'm really excited about this dragon that just came out. It's a silver lunar dragon. I'm obviously a big fan of the moon, but I'm really excited because of the full moon eclipse in Pisces that's coming up, because I love Pisces energy. I've been getting downloads about the Pisces eclipse, and I've got some things prepared for that. I think I'll do that reading tomorrow, actually. I feel like this is a precursor to that. I was going to, look into the Pisces energy, but I feel like there's, there needs some like foundational prep work. I feel like maybe some sort of communication, collaboration of some sort. Anyway, this dragon bathes you in feminine light. I just heard, when it's time, you'll receive. Interesting. It says come into balance, which is that Pisces energy, the yin and yang that I've been getting, that I almost have like an obsession for, because I'm just, that balance is so good and it's so needed, and I'm really excited for that. But practice peace, harmony, and cooperation, and expand your causal chakra. The causal chakra is located behind your head and deals with past lives. It's the time chakra. Ooh, it can also deal with the future, and this Pisces energy is going to be really conducive for looking into time, whether it's the past or the present or the future, bringing through the third eye, through receptive energy even, imagination or inspiration or like spiritual downloads. All right, let's get these magic cards. We got Holy Mantle. We've got Stampeding Rhino. And we've got Lone Wolf. Okay, I actually feel like I was going to do a pick a card tomorrow. And this beautifully sums up, I feel like, a trio of energies that I find show up on this channel often. So I'm actually going to put those over there and get a new magic card. Crown of Empires. Emperor, Empress energy. There's something you've learned recently. There's something that you've transmuted or like just alchemized. Like you've reached a higher perspective. That's us coming through in the message tomorrow. So, oh, it says the crown inscription is, with this crown, assert your authority. Assert your authority. It's like you've made this realization of who the frick you are, and you know your magic, and you know how to wield it, you know how to assume the throne, you know how to wear the crown with pride and grace and maturity. Yeah. Okay, angel message. Intuition. I feel like intuition's going to be heightened during this eclipse. And also eclipses symbolize an ending or a release or like an ending of a cycle. And I did see the card, a cycle has completed. That came out just for my own energy, and I'm mentioning it now, so I feel like that's a collective energy actually. So the mantra that comes with this card, the angels are saying, I trust my feelings and insights. Trust your feelings and insights. Yeah, trust that you are that royalty, spiritual royalty. You wear the crown, you've earned it, you've been through massive amounts of spiritual work to get to this point. And these feelings and insights, you know, the moon is connected to emotions, and Pisces is a water sign, and it's also intuitive. You know, it's like emotions and spirituality. That's what the water element symbolizes. And it says insights. With this Ace of Swords that is coming through as well, you're probably getting loads of downloads, or you can ask for loads of downloads. I've been getting loads of downloads simply because I'm putting myself in that frequency and asking for it, and I'm receiving it. About the 13 dimensions. Anyway, so this crown, it's coming through. I'm also getting, you know, the crown chakra as well. So this receptive energy, and now I'm seeing the purples. It's like you can't even make it up. And there's this mystical starry energy. Okay, your angels are sending signs to help validate your intuitive hunches. The next time intuition alerts you to something, listen closely, realizing that it is your angel guiding you to something great or leading you away from something. Okay. So now I'm going to get out these. We've got Queen of Pentacles as your overall energy. Again, the crown. Okay, and this receptive, intuitive Queen of Pentacles. So having to do with your physical reality, the material realm, mastering some sort of health, wealth, abundance by following your intuition and taking steps, having a plan, things like that. Very earthy energy. We've got Knight of Wands and the Tower. And we have Seven of Swords with King of Cups. Really interesting dynamic here. So we've got the Knight of Wands, which is, I don't know, I think it was the first time I tried to record this. I was talking about muse or inspiration because the Page of Cups came out, and which is again telling me Pisces energy because the little fish in the cup, but something about like channeling creation or like channeling art. Anytime that we create or like make art, it's like we are channeling that divine essence of the collective consciousness of source, or like something deep within us. Art is a form of channeling, in whichever way that that you express your art, whether it's like more logical or like creating or building systems, or if it is like more artistic and like actually painting or something like that. And there's a whole wide spectrum. It's different for everybody. We all know this. We got the Knight of Wands here as like quick moving energy. There's like a mission of some sort. Very like fire horse energy of like this drive and ambition. And it's clarified by the Tower. So it's like you're moving very quickly towards something, and as you're moving, the path behind you is just kind of crumbling away. There's no turning back. It's like, this is the goal, this is the mission, this is where I'm going, and I'm not afraid to let go of that past. So again, I was talking about the Pisces energy and the divinatory sense, that causal chakra, even letting go of the past, allowing what no longer serves you to break down, and following that intuition that's leading you towards that inspiration and away from something. I'm getting. Then we also have, before I wrap this up, the Seven of Swords, clarified by the King of Cups. I got baby girl coming, calling my name. Some sort of tricky energy, maybe. Let me get her, and then I'll finish the reading. Thank you for being patient. Okay, Seven of Swords is this tricky energy, which is kind of like building upon, now she's going to be messing with everything. Building upon this Five of Swords energy of like, did we lose something here? Did we win? What just happened? Was that a conflict? Or, you know, there's this weird, okay, so this card in the owl deck actually talks about this owl happens upon these swords and realizes how valuable, oh my gosh, how valuable they are. And it was almost as if someone just left them there, and he was like, well, is anybody gonna come and get them? And then he ended up, you know, carrying what he could, taking those with him, but he had to leave some behind. And so it's kind of like leaving this up to fate almost. Taking what you can. You know, we all have access to like this stream of consciousness, and we can receive downloads and more accurate mental perceptions, you know, all of that alchemy stuff in the mental realm that we do, or like even gaining knowledge, like reading books or going to classes. We all have access to unlimited information. You know, this is the age of Aquarius. We have AI, we have the internet at our fingertips. So it's very easy to just come across information, and it almost seems too good to be true. And you're like, is this meant for me? Well, if it's meant for you, it can't pass you. And this is clarified by the King of Cups here. It's like your spiritual, divine, royal birthright, even. It's just your natural innocence. Yeah, grace, innocence, purity. That's King of Cups energy. I was going to say it's your natural essence, to wear the crown, to be this King of Cups energy, where you are emotional and intuitive, very intuitive, and you have this wealth of knowledge that you can draw upon, and you act with grace. Okay, through the swords, you've developed grace and compassion for the world and others, and you realize that we're all just human, and we're all just out here living our best life, or at least trying to anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for letting me be your reader today. This is my absolute favorite thing to do in the whole world. I'm grateful to share this passion with you all. So if you like this video, Leave me a like, comment if you feel so inclined. I'd love to hear about like what you're excited for this eclipse, if you have anything in mind. And I'm wishing you all peace, love, balance, and harmony upon your journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.